Hello and welcome back to another episode of Crypto Miner Tips. And in today's tip, we're going to be talking about Ravencoin. And so this is predominantly for the people that are in my Facebook group that have been asking me about some different cryptocurrencies that they can mine with the GPU. And there's some interesting stuff that's kind of recently happened with Ravencoin that could potentially make this one of the best coins to mine right now with a GPU. So I kind of wanted to get this update pushed out here to the members of my Facebook group. Obviously, for those that are new that have found me on YouTube, there's going to be some links down in the description below so you can sign up and join our private Facebook group. And it's kind of a community for new miners so that they can kind of get their questions answered and learn about cryptocurrency mining. So there's going to be some links down in the description. Also, make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button to subscribe to the channel. Let's just get right down into it and start talking about Ravencoin. And then I'm going to possibly show you guys even how to set this up and start mining this coin. So, for those that are kind of new to cryptocurrency mining, Ravencoin basically it focuses on it's a peer-to-peer transfer of assets. And so just as it says in the snippet, just as Monero is solely focused on privacy, Ravencoin specializes in asset transfer. Nothing more, nothing less. But what's even more interesting is they recently just forked to a new algorithm called KAWPOW. They've came out with their own version of ProgPow, and for those that are kind of new to all this stuff, ProgPow, it's a special, unique algorithm that's supposed to utilize up to around 80% of a graphics card. Now, without going into too much detail on that, basically what that does is it allows GPU miners a fair chance to be able to compete on the network. ASIC miners and FPGAs, they're way more advanced than a graphics card, and so they can mine at a much higher hash rate. And this has kind of been going on with a lot of these projects is that the FPGAs and the ASIC miners have been secretly mining on some of these networks and sucking the profitability out of a lot of these coins. In an effort to kind of combat that, Ravencoin has hard forked again to this new version of ProgPow. And so it just it happened today, May 6th. And so you can kind of look right here. What's interesting is you can see the network difficulty was going up, up, up. You've seen it in August of 2019, went up some, dropped down, and it's been climbing ever since then. And so there's been a lot of speculation. I think a lot of people knew that there was FPGA miners and ASIC miners on the network kind of sucking the profits out, like I said. But when you've seen the hard fork here today, you've seen it dropped all the way down. Currently, we're sitting at 41.51 kilohashes. We made it all the way up to about 35 terahashes, the network hash rate, and then it dropped down today. But now we're at, we went all the way from 35 terahashes all the way down to 2.65. And I think I've seen it drop all the way down to at least 1 terahash. And so now that makes this a very, very unique and interesting coin to mine because it's going to take ASICs and FPGAs quite some time to figure this out to be able to mine on this network, making it an equal playing field for GPU miners. And so, again, that's kind of why I wanted to get this video out here and, talk to you a little bit more about this algorithm. It says right here, the new algorithm called KAWPOW is a derivative of ProgPow with parameters specific for Ravencoin. So performance-wise, you can expect similar hash rate as what ProgPow delivers. Another article right here on how to mine it that was updated on April 15th. And so you can see right here, there's some different, wallets and stuff like that you can run on testnet, but there's some different mining software that you could use too. And again, I'm going to have links down in the description below, so make sure you check out those resources for all this stuff. But today I'm going to actually be mining this with an NVIDIA card. So let me check this out real quick here. On this this gaming PC that I have here, I actually have only one 1080 Ti hooked up. So if you want to, if you got an NVIDIA card, you can follow along. If you got an AMD card, then you're going to have to use one of these different miners down here, or you can, sign up for CUDA Miner even, and, mine it the easy way if you wanted to. So the biggest thing you're going to need to do is, if you don't have one already, or if you have an old wallet, you're going to want to upgrade your wallet to the new version. So you just head on over to Ravencoin, click on wallets, and download the just click on the button, download that, and install the wallet. pretty straightforward stuff. Just go ahead, follow the default settings. Make sure, especially those that are new to mining, make sure that you back up your seed phrase. It'll be like, 12 to, I think it's like 8 words in there. Make sure you write those down on a piece of paper and save them somewhere. So I've been syncing up a new wallet here for a little while, and I'm about 13 weeks behind, so I've been downloading the blockchain on it. But what I'm gonna do here is start mining this, and I'm gonna start using this wallet right here. I think I can create one. So yeah, so what you'll do is you'll give it a label, and then you can just click on it from right here and get the wallet address. So now we got a wallet address right here that we can use. So let's go ahead and copy that. And I'm going to pick a miner real quick here. So like I said, this is, potentially right now, this is probably one of the best coins to GPU mine right now, because that, like I said, that network hash rate is way down. So you're going to be able to accumulate a decent sized bag of Ravencoin. So in my mind, this could potentially be one of the most profitable coins to mine right now. So, there's going to be a lot of GPU miners gunning for this. And so I imagine this network's going to pick back up somewhere. Maybe it goes up to 6 terahash, and then it won't be as profitable to mine. So with GPU mining, on NVIDIA, I'm a big fan of Gminer, and I'm a pretty big fan of T-Rex miners. So I'm going to go with T-Rex here. We're going to download this one. Added algorithm. Released yesterday. Released this 4 days ago. Added algorithms, KAWPOW. All right, so I'm going to go with this one. So we're going to download this one. Because I'm on Windows, I'm going to get the Windows CUDA version. I'm going to actually go with the 9.2 because I don't know if I have my drivers updated yet, but there's different, Windows versions right here. If you're on Linux, I knew it. Avast. Garbage. Okay, so this isn't going to let me. So what you're going to need to do, if you got Avast or any kind of antivirus on here, just shut it off for like an hour or so. You may need to add an exception to this, but it's pretty common with this mining software that this happens. So, so now we got that going. We got that disabled. We can start downloading. Show in folder. We're going to want to cut that. And what we're going to want to do here, just create a new folder on my desktop here. Ravencoin miner. So just create a folder on your desktop. Go ahead and take that folder you just downloaded, paste that into that, and then use something like 7-zip if you got it installed to extract it into the folder. So you can see right here we got different versions, and then we're also going to need to get a mining pool. So 2miners.com. Yeah, so I was correct. So you can choose your server. So these are the different servers. Just make sure that you pick one that's closest to your location. This one right here, I'm going to copy that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this. And I'm going to edit. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this in here like that. And then I'm going to save it. I'm going to test it real quick here. See if it works. Generating DAG file. So I'm just testing this real quick just to make sure that it's running correctly. Also too, we're going to go ahead. Like I said, once you, just to kind of show you guys one more time, you go to receive, you create a label, you just name it whatever you want. Name it Crypto Miner Tips. And then you just hit request payment. And then you'll scroll down right here and you'll copy this right where it says address. Just double click on it, copy it, and hit close. Okay. So that's going to be your receiving address. And you just click edit right here. Rig 1. And then, you'll put your, right here where it says, has the U flag right here, you'll put in your wallet address. Make sure that has a space in between that. And then you can put a period right here at the end of the wallet address and then name your rig whatever you want. So if you got multiple rigs, you can name this gaming PC1. So it's the gaming PC. And then hit save, okay? So from there, what we can do is this is the bat file that we just configured. So then we're just gonna double left click on it. So boom, and actually bring it up over here on my other screen. We'll test it out real quick, see if it's mining properly. And so how we can do this is if we go back to this Ravencoin wallet here, we can copy it. We can head back on over to Two Miners back at the pool. Again, I'm going to have a link in the description for Two Miners so you can join that pool. You just put in your wallet address right here, and it'll track it. See, it says Gaming PC 1, so it is working, right? It is working. So that's really it. That's pretty basic. It's pretty simple to do. Now, you know, I've heard that this algorithm is a little power hungry, so we're going to adjust some overclock settings to see if we can get better hash rate and performance out of it. I haven't had a good chance to test with this algorithm, so bear with me on that. But what we're going to do here is we're just going to adjust the overclocking software. So, you know, for those that are kind of new to mining, let me see here if I got... I don't have GPU-Z installed. Let me see if I can get GPU-Z. So we'll install this real quick. Get rid of some of these tabs here. And now we got our miner right here. We got our overclock software right here. And we got this right here. So we can kind of see, you know, where we're at. This is drawing about around 200 watts in power consumption. So let's see if we can get this down some. I'm gonna drop the power down to about 70, and I'm gonna take the core clock to about 70, and I'm gonna possibly, I don't know if this algorithm likes memory or not, but I'm gonna set it at around 100. And go from there and see if I can get the power draw down some. Looks like we're mining at about 18 mega hashes, so temperatures at 57 degrees. And that's really it. We'll check the pool address again real quick. It's got a current 10.74 mega hashes, so it is picking up. So this will take some time to kind of accumulate, and then this will all build out right here, and it'll let you kind of know what your estimated you know, rewards and stuff like that would be for this. So again, you know, like I said, if you look at the data here, I mean, this is ridiculous to see this drop all the way down like that. That just goes to show that there was a ton, I mean, a pretty large amount of the network was made up of, you know, ASICs and FPGAs that they didn't really want on the network. And so the reason for that is because there's kind of like a hash wars going on right now between ASIC miners, FPGA miners, and GPU miners. And a lot of people, you know, a lot of developers of certain projects truly believe that ASIC mining and FPGA mining is an extreme level of centralization, meaning that, you know, FPGA miners, not everybody can afford to get one of those cards. You know, an FPGA card costs around $4,000 to maybe on the low end. I've seen them go as high as $4,000 to $5,000, and I've seen some of them go for right around $1,500. whereas you can get a graphics card for $200. So there's a lot more people that can afford a $200 graphics card to participate. And when you have networks like this, it creates kind of it's a form of centralization where you can't really break the hash rate up. And obviously, cryptocurrencies, they were designed to be decentralized, meaning that anybody can participate around the globe. And when you have these more advanced miners on the network, that's not the case. So again, it's pretty interesting to see how this network has dropped down, and I'm going to probably let this run overnight and just see how it goes. So I'm curious to know how many Ravencoin I can mine in a day. So, but yeah, that's really it. You might want to try and play around with some of the overclocking stuff like that. So maybe I might test this for a little while and then bump this up to 75, see if it see how it holds up. I might try to add a little bit more to maybe I try to go 150, so I can bump that up some. Try that, see if that, what that does for it. And then just kind of keep an eye on the power draw. The power draw, it's a little high. I don't like running these cards that high a wattage, especially in my gaming rig PC case. But, it seems to be holding it around 57 degrees Celsius, which is pretty stable. So can't really complain about that. But yeah, that's really it. If you guys haven't already, I wanted to kind of just let you know, we do have a Facebook group. If you want to join, go ahead. I'll have a link down in the description for that. We have a great community where we try to, there's some people that want to join right now, as a matter of fact. There we go. But we have a great community where we, kind of talk about cryptocurrency mining, try to help people out as much as we can. Wrong button here. Do apologize. But yeah, there's a lot of great stuff that we got going on here. We try to share, what's going on with the market, stuff like that. Also to try to, answer any newcomer questions that people might have. So go ahead, sign up for the group. And then also to make sure that you guys be on the lookout for we're updating the website. We're going to have actually a complete crypto mining guide for 2020. So if you want, you can go ahead and get in early. You can stick your email in there. And we're in the midst of, it's almost published, but we're in the midst of creating a PDF guide to crypto mining. So you're going to be able to put your email in and download that complete guide that's going to help you get started into cryptocurrency mining.